This episode of Stezo Radio was brought to you by Gadget Geeks. Gadget Geeks, located in the South Loop at 620 South Dearborn. Gadget Geeks offers full-service repairs on electronics from cracked phone screens, computer viruses, hardware damage, and more. Ask for the Stezo Radio special and receive a free diagnostic and a 90-day warranty on your service. Visit geekmygadgets.com or call 312-255-7505 for more information. Gadget Geeks, geek your gadgets today.
Stezo Radio is for adults only.
The Stezo Radio Show. The Stezo Radio Show. The Stezo Radio Show. The Stezo Radio Show. Well, it's that radio show where we go toe to toe. Hot topic, dropping knowledge straight from Chicago, and it's our point of view. So tell me what you gon' do. Drop a line, don't be lying, trying to get with the crew. Cause we be talking them facts, exposing them fiction. Man, it's so real that we be causing some friction. Probably something you missing. Ain't no need to be dissing. Just relax here and listen because we spitting and simping. The Stezo Radio Show. 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 The Stezo Radio Show.
Young and Kurt, that nigga, Nola Fox, Flint the Pimp, Ricky Bobby, Shorty got him, Ancient Kurt, and Remy. Alright, y'all, welcome back to another episode of Stezo Radio. This is going to be a good one, so let's get to these intros. Go.
This is that nigga at the round table.
That's nigga with an A, not an E.
Man.
Y'all got to partner all these inside
Going out
jokes.
shots, baby.
Partner inside jokes.
Yeah, it's your boy Ricky Bobby. Your boy Shell, what's happening?
Nola Fox.
All right, I want to talk about, well, we all want to talk about, do you say 4 teens, 4 kids, 1 kid, and 5? I mean, the 4 people, I think is worth talking about. I'm not going to say how I feel about it as far as if they did or did not do it, you know, because it's clear they did it.
On candy camera, nigga.
Yeah. I still don't understand what's this fascination with doing crimes on Facebook.
You're not from that era, bro.
Man.
Yeah,
Not for you to understand.
I don't get it.
The reason they do it is because the younger people do it in that sense. It's because they can't separate the good and the bad. And the reason I say that is because, you know, at that age, all they know about is instant.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If I do something, I need the world to know now. You know what I'm saying? You and I, you know what I'm saying? We remember when you took a picture, then you went to Walgreens. You had to come back the next day to get the motherfucker developed. You know what I'm saying? So we understand that everything could take time, but they just know everything is instant. So if you look at it, they could post. When they doing something good, they post it. When they do something negative, they still post it because that's all they know.
But I mean, like
everything is instant.
Where did this shit come from? Because we come from
As far as
when
what?
you did shit, we kept the fuck quiet.
But here's the
They
thing, you kept quiet.
everything.
But here's the thing, like I said, for us, you know, when we got older, we understood we could balance it out. Basically,
As far as
like
what?
balance it where, okay, we know what not to put on social media, and we know what to put on social media. And we could balance it out because we remember when it was a time you couldn't put shit on social media.
When we was coming up, we did dumb shit.
Right, but
By
you
the time
couldn't.
we was-
But you couldn't tell nobody because you could, but you only could tell a certain amount of people because you didn't have social media to tell your 700 friends. But they growing up where that's the only way they know.
Right. But
And
I mean,
no, I'm not.
for
It's
our
dumb.
generation, it's like snitching on yourself.
Right, it is. But these motherfuckers 18 years old. So
It's for my generation that snitched, but it just wasn't.
right, it wasn't a platform to do it,
right.
and it wasn't a platform to do it because it's kind of like, and I mean, we all, even as we're older, we fall into that. Like, think about it. We go on social media, we'll post good shit that happened,
Right.
but we also post some dumb shit that's happening to us. Why are you posting that? Like, we post negative shit. It don't put us in jail or nothing like that, but we'll sit up there and quick and say, this motherfucker at work getting on my nerves. Why are we really posting shit like that?
Yeah.
So that's negative right there, but we just post it. But like I said, what they do now, You know, now you don't even have to post it. Now it's just live. But we do that. Like I said, we fall into that. We fell into that because that's just what goes on now. But for them being born into that's all they know. That's to me why I think they do that shit. And we just be like, why the fuck why you didn't think you would get caught? Whether it's good or bad, they're gonna Facebook Live. And they just can't separate, you know, what's good, what's bad, or don't post this or post that. They're just gonna post it.
Again, what the fuck did we go wrong where they feel like publicizing all this bullshit is okay? Like,
we didn't go wrong.
Yeah, we did.
Social media just happened.
Right, that's what they do. Did everybody see the video?
Yeah.
When y'all first saw it, what y'all think? Honestly.
They said it was a 30-minute joint. I just seen a 6-minute joint.
She was live for 30 minutes.
Yeah, I didn't see the
The
30.
chicks are sisters. The 18-year-old and the 24-year-old are sisters. And the grandmothers had custody of them since whatever. But hell, I seen one of my friends as a cop, and he posted the mother's mugshot. So don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to give no excuses, but they just never had a chance.
The
period.
mother?
Mm-hmm.
So you said the grandmother had custody though, right?
Mm-hmm. It's only so much an elderly grandmama can do.
Right, exactly.
Oh, she was an older grandmother?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was on the news today.
Damn.
But she seemed like she has sense about it. She don't seem like she one of these, some crazy grandmothers out there. She just seemed like it.
Just your typical nowadays 18 to 22-year-olds, basically, right? They just did some silly shit.
She said, she didn't raise them to do this. It's out of character. She was at a loss of words. She couldn't even really talk on the camera. Yeah. But it's just the influence of social media it wins these younger generations over.
Yeah.
What they call millennials. The millennials, right?
Millennials.
It wins them over. This is all I see. All the entertainers I follow. Look at Soulja Boy and Chris Brown. Dudes are millionaires. Why are you doing this goofy shit on the internet?
Yeah.
You have to do it. That's what they have to do, and that's all they know. Like the same thing they did with that mannequin challenge with the motherfuckers with the guns.
Yeah.
It's like
And they
you
rated
did not realize you was gonna get caught, but the thing is, they have to show it. They have to show. That's all they know.
Like, I'm waiting for this new motherfucker with the bazooka to get rated.
Yeah, I seen that
That
too. I'm
shit's
waiting
stupid.
on him too.
Say what?
You ain't see that?
He from here.
She's sitting on top of a goddamn wash machine.
Yeah, wash and dry.
They coming for him.
Army grade bazooka.
The real bazooka.
Real shit.
And I know shit he made out of cardboard. He talking about, I don't even know how to work it. Pressing buttons and shit.
See, and that's what I'm saying. I don't think that age bracket, they don't know how to just tell one person or tell two people. They have to tell everybody.
Well, they beef on Twitter with that whole. Because remember when a few years ago when that whole Chief Keef and that little boy that got killed, that it happened on Twitter or whatever, and that's how they knew where to find him. Yeah, Lil JoJo. That's what. And he like, I'm on wherever he was at. Pull up, and so they pulled up. Cause nigga, you just told your ops where to find you at. So it's just like, I don't understand their need to tell everyone everything, but that is their generation. Facebook is only 10 years old. So if you're 23, you were 13. This is your life. This is really all you know.
Right.
So.
Yeah, that shit is sad though. Yeah. When we wanted to prove we was hard shit, we pulled up without running out my fucking mouth.
Right. No one. I don't understand all this talking they need to do. That's my thing.
They just don't understand shit real out here.
And I was gonna ask that. I mean, with this video, they can't say that. I mean, I get that that's the generation, that's what they do, but they can't say that they didn't know they was going to jail because, like you said, the guys with the mannequin challenge with the guns. But they just got locked up. So
people believe that it won't happen to them.
Why?
Yeah, that's what's confusing to me.
Because they think that they're gonna get away. Because on her live feed, Brittany's live feed, her sisters was like, "This is not funny. You need to take this down and delete this."
That's the girl who was filming the whole thing,
right? And she like, "My sister said this ain't funny. Fuck her and blah blah blah. Ha ha ha."
Right.
So you were pre-warned,
right? But I would like to ask, what was your point of Facebook Live in it. But the only thing I could come up with is that's all you know. Like I said, that's all you know. Like if I commit a crime, I don't know how to keep it and just tell you.
So they commit them to brag. You saying? It's
not that. It's just if I tell somebody, I have to tell everybody. I just can't tell this one person because I don't know how to do that. Opposed to when we were younger, we could do something bad and tell one person because one, it wasn't wise to tell somebody. Also, we didn't have the platform to tell 700 people.
Exactly. Is this how they get their street cred?
I don't think it's street cred or nothing. That's just how. That's all I know. Like she said, you're 13, you're 23. Everything I do, if I get a job, I just can't tell one person. I have to tell everybody.
And for them, in the world that they live in, that whole social media world, their thing is they base their I don't want to say ego, but how they feel about themselves, how people think about them is based on how many likes they get instead of versus their regular friends. They need 700 likes from people they don't know. But that gives them instant gratification. Whereas we don't get no fuck. We got our hardcore friends, and that's enough for us. But they need outside influences to make them feel like they're somebody.
But I'm saying, like, well, what you just said, they hardcore friends that's how they communicate through social media. Like, we came to each other's house when we was kids, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We hung in groups. Now they do social media to communicate, period.
Yeah.
There's no, like, calling a motherfucker or texting no more. Like, with them, everything is Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook. Instagram. Nobody call nobody and shit. So this is their friends that they
they think that they're their friends.
I mean,
700 people are not your friends.
But like you said, but they don't know that because this is their life.
Well,
so.
yeah, they
just so impersonal now where they don't know the difference.
They really are, because I've dropped some teens off.
But how do you not know you going to fucking jail for doing this one?
Because they're dumb as fuck.
And that's all you know.
That's all you know. They're stupid.
Like we all had that buddy that he did something and he just couldn't shut up. He just had to tell somebody, even before social media. Like he just said. But he was just that dude. Now you have millions of people in the group to do it because now they have people to tell. Like, think about it. Like I just said, if we'd put up that, some bad shit that happened to us and actually put it on social media. Like, we'll say, oh my God, I cannot believe I caught a fucking flat tire. We'll do that before we actually call for help.
Yeah. People do that. Because I've seen a person that said, I got robbed at the Harrods. Bitch, you want to call 911?
So
her first thing was Facebook.
Right. So, we do that and, like I said, it's like we just can't tell one person. And the fucked up thing about it on Facebook, you have the option to just make some shit just private.
You do.
Or to certain people. But we got to tell everybody. Like I said, I don't think these motherfuckers could just tell one person. If I say something about it, I got to tell all.
Did it ever come out how the police found out?
I just read. They seen dude walking down the street and he had on a tank top and shorts and like no shoes. He like fled or broke away and they seen him and he told.
Yeah, I mean about the video. Did you ever find out?
Oh well, shit! Somebody probably turned that shit into the police.
Yeah.
They always watching anyway.
Because I was wondering about that.
You didn't see that post yesterday about? They got so many motherfuckers watching your page all day, every day.
Yeah, but but it never came out. That's what I was trying to see. Like, it seemed like they trying to hide, and they trying to hide how Facebook was able to help the police. Like, we've never really heard how these videos get to the police. We just always assume.
I don't think that's any Facebook magic. That's somebody on your page.
That's one motherfucker seeing it, and another motherfucker seeing it, and another motherfucker seeing it,
and the next motherfucker's like, you know what? Fuck that.
Right, because I seen it.
Right, basically, I'm going to press share.
And then somebody gonna report it.
Right.
Because it came through my feed with somebody else like, y'all seen this shit? So, of course, damn near everybody I knew ran over there.
Right.
So, I have a few friends that are police. So, probably they seen that shit like, y'all see this? And sent that shit out.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering about. Because I was wondering, does Facebook flag certain shit?
They probably do.
Like you get so many shares. so many comments does it in their system does it flag,
I'm sure it does.
and it then makes them look at it. You get what I'm
But
saying?
somebody probably tagged her shit as inappropriate or violent
and that
or
too,
something.
and that
that
too.
shit got-
And then I don't know if it works this way, but you probably have media, WGN, Fox, whatever is trending, they automatically get,
And that shit was
and
trending.
that shit trend just like that. And
That's what I'm
once it
trying to
trend, they
get to.
see it.
Yeah.
It's just like, we got one. And once the media get a hold of it,
It's over.
Right.
it's done.
Right. That's what I was trying to get
probably
to.
Yeah, so if you got enough motherfuckers doing, I guess, is that how it work? Enough people get it, and then now it's the top trending
Or
thing?
somebody probably, while she was living, somebody probably tagged the news. And they just, you know, because it's the news, everything has a social media person. So, once
So you can tag while somebody's going live?
Oh yeah, you know,
Yeah.
hashtag.
you can hashtag.
There's always an intern
once-
somewhere looking
I
at
know
it.
that. See, I
It's
didn't
always
know
some
that.
young person that
Yeah.
works at these jobs that's what they do. They
Yeah.
follow the latest trends.
Yeah.
So somebody hashtag WGN or whatever, and they went over there, and that was it. That was it after that.
All right, now after this, came out. I don't know. You were saying they went to the bond court today.
Yeah.
Does anybody know what their bond was set
They
at?
didn't
No
get
bond.
it.
They didn't
No
get it.
bond.
No bond at all.
That's what I thought. Because I read it, but somebody told me no, they actually got.
No. They didn't
Yeah.
get no bond. And then dude laughed at the judge and shit. And
But see, like
So-
these kids these kids doing all kind of crazy. I don't think none of these kids' minds are right.
well, you know,
None of 'em.
so the one guy was in the alternative school with him, so that lets me know he a little slow too.
Right, right.
Yeah, another question. Did we ever find out what his mental handicap was?
Nah,
Not trying to be too ignorant, but because when I saw the video, I said, "Damn, they fucked up." You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it seemed like they kept trying to push this whole. They said, "Fuck Trump, fuck white people." I didn't take this as a revolt against white people or Trump.
Well,
You get what I'm saying?
No.
I just saw it as they kept pointing out, "Fuck Trump, fuck white people,"
Well, they-
and
they
that
pointed
he's a
that-
mental handicapped white kid.
They pointed that out because that's how they gonna create that hate crime. It's a hate crime because now because of what you said verbally, you
About
made
white
it seem as if you said Trump and this, that, and third. You made it seem as you picked him up because he white and you was like because of Trump and all that. You know, it's kind of like you going up to somebody gay and you just shoot him and you say, "Your gay ass," then shoot him. That's a hate crime because you pointed that out.
Can anybody explain how they lured the kid?
They didn't have to lure him. He was friends with her.
Right.
He was
friends with
the
it.
Hill
And they
boy.
rolled
And
out.
the
And
parent.
so, from what I'm seeing now, dude's mother contacted the Hill kid, and the Hill guy was like, "You want your son back? You need to give us $300." So the police was coming in.
Are
$300.
you fucking
But
serious?
see,
That lets me know
they
you
dropped him
slow.
off at McDonald's to hang out with this dude. They buddies.
Right.
And then so he was just like, all right, well, fuck it, I'm gonna go steal a car. We're gonna ride. They kicked it in the city for a couple days.
Right.
Man. After the last day, that's when shit went bad, when they was all over there. I guess they got to tussling and he lost. So I was like, oh fuck that,
The
tie his
same
ass
scenario?
up. Yeah. This situation. Tie him up.
So they hung out for 2-3
Yeah.
Yeah, like 2 days.
So that's why it wasn't really considered kidnapping when
Until-
they got him. It was considered kidnapping when they tied him up and he wanted to go. Then it's considered kidnapping.
Right.
So the neighbors downstairs had actually already called the police from the girls. So the police got there. They did a contact and everything was cool. They left. They were still in the area where the girls was pissed off. They go downstairs, confront the neighbor like,
I
fuck
saw
you call
that.
for?
Kick in the
Kick
door.
in the
That's
door.
when the guy got loose. Went outside and the same police was just like, we was just there.
And
Why
they
you
saying
outside
him
like
walking
this?
around.
And they
right.
just hit him with. And
That's
they
how
hit,
they flagged.
And they hit the girl with the burglary.
And that's why I asked the question, because if they was kicking it for 2 or 3 days, how mentally challenged was he that nobody was looking for him? Because
They were.
they were.
They were, because they said, I just read that his mother had lost contact for him for the last couple of days. But she knew she dropped him off to be with the one guy to hang out. And that's how she ended up calling him. The guy like, where's my son?
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
So They knew each other because remember they went to like the alternative school.
And he wanted the
in
heavy
Aurora.
ransom then, huh? That's when he
Yeah,
called for the
the
heavy
big
ransom.
ransom.
That's when you got the heavy ransom.
He wanted the 300.
Leaving next to that mailbox.
Right.
I don't want to see no police.
I want it all in 5s and 10s.
Unmarked bill.
Right.
Get a pair of Jordans and share that motherfucker.
Right.
13 down. That's what they gonna even be eating, but you know.
I bet not see a 50.
Right.
Damn.
Count that.
Now, of course, after this,
But
the story.
hold up.
Oh, you got more? Go ahead.
Crazy part, they on the video saying, "No, keep recording. We want this shit to go viral."
I saying that too.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you got what you wanted. You
Some amount of shit, but white motherfucker turn around to the same fucked up shit. Like the motherfucker that y'all see the shit about the white boys that raped the black dude with a hanger.
Yeah, we was talking about that. Chev was pulling up the info on that about what was it? Iowa.
Idaho.
right?
Yeah.
That shit ain't getting breaking news like this shit did. You see?
Now it is. It
Right,
didn't
because
get.
it's been, you know, but he
He got
had,
off, didn't he?
well,
Yeah.
he didn't get off. He pleaded down to a charge where it wasn't. He's not
Felony.
gonna have to. Right, it wasn't a felony, and he wasn't gonna get like where you had to register as a sex offender. Because anything you do to a minor doesn't really matter what it is. You have to. I know in Illinois you have to register as a sex offender,
Yeah.
and so he got none of that.
So
And
he
basically-
got sentenced already, but the black kids didn't. They still waiting.
Yeah, the Iowa was it Iowa whatever.
was like in
was-
15.
Yeah, it was in 2015.
Oh, this?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But he didn't do jail time though, did he?
No.
No
He
jail
got
time.
probation.
Yeah.
No
And
jail
long as
time.
he,
October
as long as he
2015.
keeps his nose clean for what is it, 3 to 6
So
months,
why
that
she
shit
just
gets
ain't
wiped
doing
from his record.
Yeah.
So he can have a
It hit
good
the
clean
news,
record.
but it was kind of dismissed.
Right. It
So-
didn't make national news.
Right.
This shit with these black kids has been on CNN.
This is, like, everywhere, bro.
It's
Right.
it's everywhere.
That was probably local news for that
Right.
for that area.
And
That's why
some
we
maybe
hear
some
about it.
black blogger put it out there or whatever. But we didn't never known
never
that
heard
the
about
way
that
these
shit.
It's the
kids-
same way the dude got off the raped the little retarded kids. The white boy that got off.
It's mentally challenged.
I'm sorry.
We get cut off.
Yeah, they did change that term. You can't say retarded no more.
Yeah, mentally handicapped, whatever. He
Yeah.
raped the little kid and got off with probation.
I mean, but you saying that a lot lately when it comes to
white men. or
yeah white
boys.
white
Right.
men
But
getting in certain.
That's not considered a
Felonies.
hate crime.
Wait.
Well, no, it's only considered a hate crime when it's against, which is weird that you said that. That's a good point, but it's only considered a hate crime when it's dealing with race and basically.
I thought it was a little black girl that he
LGBT.
raped.
No, it could be handicap. Like if you go and you push somebody out of wheelchair, they could charge you for handicap. I mean for handicap.
Right, but-
For-
Is it a hate crime?
It can't-
or
yeah.
is it
That could be a hate
against-
crime?
yeah,
That's what
because
it's called.
it could.
Hate
Yes,
crime
it could.
or is it
They could charge you for it. They could.
Something with disability.
No,
Yeah.
mean,
That's
Yeah, I
what
thought
it
it
is.
was no disability.
No. They could because they could say your intent was you pushed him because he was in a wheelchair.
Wheelchair.
They could bring that shit up. Now, would they go through it? They have to prove it, but they could bring that shit up.
No, I'm just wondering, does it fall under? Because hate crimes, they have a list of
Right.
what's
I'm saying
considered a
that's
hate crime.
one of them.
Really?
Because
Damn.
you could kill you could kill a gay dude and it wasn't because he's gay and it's considered a hate crime because he's gay.
No,
Right.
it's-
No.
but
They
you
will.
can
They will.
fight it.
You will fight it, but they're going to come at you and look at you and say this could be considered a hate
No, I'm
crime.
saying like
and they're going to try to charge you.
if
for
you
it.
look up hate crime, the definition, it like they have a definition of what's considered,
disability is
like-
one of them.
Damn.
Disability is
So,
one
I'm
of
saying,
them.
raping a handicapped kid ain't.
Yes, that could be considered
I'm
a
saying
hate
the
crime.
white boy got off with.
Well,
Well,
they
you
gotta
saying
get charged with it, though.
wait. You saying raping?
He raped the handicapped.
I don't know if that's a
child.
hate crime. That's rape.
Right,
I'm
that's
talking
a
about
rape.
beating up or torturing or something like that.
But that's why I'm confused.
Because
rape-
no,
But see, worse than
no.
beating
See,
up.
it's worse. But a hate crime is I did it because you're this type. You're this type
yeah,
of person.
but that's why I'm
I didn't rape
confused.
you because you're mentally handicapped.
How you-
Unless they
I
say
understand how you misconstrue the two though. Like how can you classify?
Well, it's the law, though.
Right.
It's what the law defines
Right.
as a hate
so
crime.
it's just rape, not rape. Hate crime.
I think
rape.
it should be a hate crime because
No,
I mean,
it-
you raped her because she's a woman, you raped her because of a man. I mean, you have to
Right.
hate them to do it, but it's what they define as a hate
right. The
crime.
hate thing is
Wow,
more
so
so of the hate thing is more so of like I said, I shot you or I beat you up and
Because you're
gay.
black.
or because you're black.
Right. You could have been any black person.
Right.
But the thing about it, even if I do beat you up and you're black and you're gay, like I said, you're gay and I beat you up, I may just beat you up because I don't like you.
Right.
But they will look at that and say, we're going to see if this is a hate crime.
Yeah.
So what
The
you
same
just
way they
said,
said-
you charge it with a double hate crime then, because you black and you gay.
No, ain't no.
No.
Hate is hate.
It would just be a hate
Here's
crime.
the definition of a hate crime
What's the
from
definition?
the FBI. For the purpose of collecting statistics, the FBI has defined a hate crime as criminal offense against a person or property motivated in a whole or in part of an offender biased against a race, religion, disability, sexual orientation, ethnicity, gender, or gender identity. And that's from the feds.
Yes.
And that's
That's
why
every fucking body.
Right, and that's why it is a federal crime. So you do know that they've gotten hit with 2 fed crimes, and then the
kids
rest
from the
are
video.
and then the rest are
So
state
they're
crimes
gonna hit them with the disability being a hate crime, and then
And
they're gonna
then
hit them for what they said.
for
Well,
the
see,
whole white thing,
That's the way it should have
and
been.
kidnapping with the whole
Would that wouldn't be considered hate though, would it?
no,
that's
no,
just
I said
that's
fed.
a separate thing,
right?
That's just-
Because
okay.
of that whole crossing from 2 counties or
Yep.
whatever.
But see, they downplayed this. This dude, what's his? I want to call him by his name. Yeah, whether John R.K. Howard.
And who is he? That's
the one from Idaho.
Okay, Idaho.
Now he sodomized this black kid with a hanger, and when he put it in him, he was kicking the hanger into him, and he was calling him racial epithets such as watermelon, chicken eater,
That go to hate crime.
and
That
nigger.
sounds hate. That sounds
Howard
hate to
taunted
me.
him playing songs by the Ku Klux Klan. They didn't charge him
They
with
done
hate
charge
crime.
him. But that is considered a hate crime.
It's
Yeah.
most definitely a hate crime. But see, this is why it's going to be interesting to see how justice is blind. You know what I mean? Because no, justice is not blind. Justice sees exactly who is being prosecuted.
Hell yeah.
These charges are not going to be downgraded on these black kids.
Nope.
It ain't going to happen.
They already got no
No, it's not
bond.
gonna
It's
do it.
over.
You know
They
what I'm
finna
saying?
serve so much time. It's
a
going
wrap.
to be ridiculous.
But you know something? I and one of my guys at work, I'm not going to take the credit, I was thinking about, I was telling him earlier. They made that 18-year-old girl, she may get off of probation. The girl that recorded it,
Because she never did nothing.
because she never did nothing, and they're going to need someone as
That's only,
testimony
that's only
to...
if she's willing
That's
to
only if she's
prosecute.
willing to testify.
She's 18.
She better be.
She's 18. She's going to say, no,
gonna do
check this out.
Check why she's not going to do it. She won't flip because her sister.
No.
Her sister wasn't in the video. I mean,
but her sister gonna get charged for that burglary or whatever.
Yeah.
right.
She
That's
can't
a
do
whole
nothing.
other thing. But they better
They
cop some
need,
pleas.
they need somebody
Quick.
to
at that
tell, right.
because they need somebody at that floor to say he did this and then he did this because she just held the camera.
Mm-hmm.
That's all she did. Now they can get her for stupidity,
Where did the burglary come in?
No, she's an accessory to the
The
crime.
neighbors.
right? But there you go your probation. You know what I'm saying? Here go your probation for
That's
that.
stateside. The
You know what I'm
feds,
saying?
the feds ain't so lenient, brother.
No. But
Listen
I'm
to me.
saying,
No,
this is what
He's
I'm
saying
saying.
as far as
Oh no, I understand
Yeah.
that. She may cop a plea, and that may work stateside. Because when you got a federal case and a state case, you're gonna do your time here, and you're done.
They're
You're
going to
walk out
exactly, and
you're
then
going
the
right over to
feds
that
go
place.
pick you up. Now, here's the thing: what I want to know: who takes the case? Because
Originally,
it is somebody is going to have to.
Fed trumps.
yeah, the feds are going to
You
take
do your
that.
fair time first, then.
Only
state
reason why the feds are
policy.
going to take it, they said fuck Trump. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's why they're taking it. You said fuck. You like when you say
Yeah, but
fuck
they-
Trump. Now you
they
saying fuck the
downplayed it
president
already.
elect.
They said it wasn't politically motivated.
Yeah, they saying it, but they gonna use that to take that case over.
Oh,
They said fuck
taking-
President-elect
It's being taken
Trump.
over already because it's a hate
You
crime.
feel what I'm saying?
And once
Right,
they
I-
said
So
that,
feds taking that.
once they said that, I really think that girl may actually walk. And I had never thought it like she may just get probation or whatever because they need one of them motherfuckers
She
to
gonna
say
sit down for a
Then,
year.
He
then
did
if that's the case, then that can only be if she gets that with basically that's state. Ain't no probation with feds.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, that's true. You
Ain't
don't
no
get
probation with
probation
And
with
you gonna
federal.
do- and you gonna
with
do
feds.
You gonna
85%.
and you gonna do all your 85% in the state of Illinois now. With the feds, you have to do 100.
now could they?
'Cause you don't get
Could they
probation.
separate her and the other three?
Oh, they are.
They're gonna
So
they gonna have to break, like you said, they're gonna have to break
So they
somebody.
could separate. No, when I say separate, I mean
this individual
her
charges
case be considered state, and those three considered.
if the state
They all
drop
right now. They all got the same charge.
Right, but I'm saying,
You said if she copped the plea and
right,
go
state,
against them.
if the state drop it,
yeah.
if the state drop it, it's done. But like they say, the burden of proof is on the state.
You know what I mean? So,
But she's black.
no.
You're
I
guilty
get it.
until proven innocent.
I get it.
So he said,
But
if she flip on the other three,
Oh no!
Oh, yeah,
State
they'll
may
drop that
it.
shit. They'll drop that shit.
But I think she's still gonna catch something behind it.
No, she's gonna catch.
She gonna catch some, but she-
probation or whatever, whatever
I
like
think
that.
she gonna sit
I don't
down
think
for a
she gonna
year.
do jail time.
Well, see, this case is gonna be
Because
false.
again,
Listen.
you got her for this.
Listen, bro.
You got her doing this.
yeah, she got to.
Cook County.
She got to do something.
She got to do time.
does.
Cook County
Just
jail.
because it went
every
national.
Just-
No,
Yeah.
I get it. She
Yeah.
did this.
Every day is
But
day for
with-
day. So this case is gonna be fought for
I
at least a
get
year and a
that.
half.
I
But this is
get
what I'm finna say. She may sit down. They may sentence her for 3 years, and she do a
Time
year.
served.
That's considered time served. She gets a year probation. State feds is gonna have their fun with her. Nobody's walking. Everybody's going to jail.
Because it's national.
Everybody.
Ain't nobody.
But
Ain't nothing she
I'm gonna
can
say
do.
this.
This is outrage against the white community.
Even if she go to jail, if she does flip the way they want her to flip, I can see her going to some comfy shit, time served, reducing her,
indeed.
Tony doing some bullshit time, and then walking. I can see that.
Is that
State or federal? Both. It don't matter.
But see,
You know what I'm saying? Because
she's sitting up there saying he did this, he did
He
that,
did-
he did this,
her
she
dumb
did
ass
that.
better
She
say.
did this because, like I said,
did.
it's fucked up what she did, but she just did this.
Yeah, and a lot of times though, you know how it goes in the state of Illinois. If I get in the car with you and I don't know that you plan on robbing a store and you rob
coming
and
with
you
me.
kill a motherfucker in the store and we get caught, I'm going down for that murder.
I'm saying
That's
right now,
how it goes
my
in
cousin-
Illinois.
Ishmael, my cousin, is in jail. Him and his brother. Ishmael ain't never coming home. And Demetrius got 60 years, and he did it. But Ishmael, they gave him life, and he was the accessory.
I get
Yeah.
that.
You know what I mean? He's never coming home.
yeah, but on this one, I can see her skating very likely. I really can.
Stateside.
If she's seen. No,
Stateside.
even federal.
Fed. Why would Fed do it? All that.
The reason why Fed would
technically,
do
they
it.
don't need a plea deal.
No, the
Evidence
reason
is
why.
there.
But the reason why the feds would do it because it wraps this shit up real quick. That's why. Because now it's national, so now it's not just eyes on the people that did it. It's eyes on
the prosecution.
just all them. So if
Yeah.
they can wrap this shit up,
And
I can see her walking.
from my
Not
knowledge,
walking, but you know what I'm saying.
and from my knowledge, talking to some lawyers, you know, when a motherfucker testify against you, opposed to the people just getting you because of the evidence right there.
Testify against you.
No,
when
no.
There's hearsay.
No, listen. No, listen. She
I'm
was
an
there. It
ex-police
really not
officer.
hearsay. But I'm just saying. If they do it, they could charge them more, which that shit fucks with like probation and all that.
Uh-huh.
Like I didn't never understand how you give a motherfucker 102 years until a lawyer told me, no, you give him this years because now he's not eligible for probation or blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, that's why they did. I'm like, how do you give a motherfucker 2 consecutive life sentences? He's like, yeah, because if you give them X amount of time, they can't do probation. They're not eligible for it or whatever. And you figure by the time they are eligible for it, they're dead.
Right.
Now I'm gonna say this though: the reason why I don't think it will ever happen, because of her sister and because of her stupidity, I don't think she gonna cop a deal.
No, but see, the granny is lawyered up. She was walking out the courtroom with lawyer already.
Oh, she had somebody.
So
That don't mean he the smartest motherfucking lawyer.
don't mean
I
that.
didn't
mean,
see
but
some motherfuckers
you
with
can
some
be-
lawyers that
You can be
still
halfway
get more
retarded
time.
and still get sentences reduced, run concurrently.
Yeah, but if your client, you know what I'm saying,
Cooperates.
Cooperate.
I don't
don't see her
I can't
cooperating.
give her
This is the
that.
only reason why I see she gonna cooperate. She already was crying. She not built for it. Most of these kids not.
Yeah, none of them was.
They tell
ask
when
me.
you quit. That's like
That
me.
is true. They ain't loyal to them.
They not.
loyal to
Ain't no
nobody.
loyalty in this no more. I mean, them days is over.
Yeah, but okay, this is my thing because I agree with the no loyalty thing. But you ain't gotta be loyal once you video it.
And
I
that's-
can't hide your secret no more.
But a motherfucker sit up there and tell you, as you know, they put you in that little room and they say, look,
You go do
all you did-
99.
yeah, or we know all you did is really, just recorded. You ain't touch it, so we can give you this. But them other motherfuckers going down. Talk to
Right.
your grandmother, they life gone, but you still got a chance.
Right,
But
but
see,
that's why I
the
say
only
loyalty.
thing-
Loyalty don't matter because loyalty supposed to be like, all she did was hold the camera, leave her alone. You see what I'm saying? I know they ain't doing
need
it.
her testimony if everything.
They don't
is on
need
camera.
it.
Exactly.
They don't need a testimony. And see, that's the thing. You keep
Like you
saying
said,
because
she
she's
fucked either
18,
way.
But she was a
17
willing
and up,
participant.
you an adult. She's in Cook County. So right now, maybe she got a celly that's telling her, hey, you better go ahead and
Nah,
fucking
they
flip.
still.
You know, maybe somebody get her
They
ear.
don't. They don't need it.
still-
They don't
she's
need
still
it.
a
But they
minor.
want somebody to testify what the fuck
Yeah,
happened.
they
want that
No.
shit written in
Hell
document. They want to
yeah.
say
They
we
want
saw
the
this.
whole
They want to
story.
say she said
Or
this.
why
this is
it
a-
happened or whatever.
We
They
went
still
here,
need
we
that in
went there.
It
court.
depends on who's prosecuting it. If you got a prosecutor right now that's looking to become the state's attorney,
State's Attorney General.
they can give a fuck less if you cooperate.
I get- no,
and let me
no,
tell
no.
you why. They're going to make you an example.
No, I get what you're saying, but
Right, so
they
what does
want a
she
motherfucker to
Oh,
testify.
of course,
need a
of course,
Right, and they need a motherfucker.
You
really.
can use it. You can always use the testimony, but in this case right here, it ain't needed. Testimony is good when it's hearsay.
That's what I'm saying.
This is video.
But here's my thing. Here's my thing, though. Here's my thing. With that testimony, that's when I said I believe. Not a lawyer, but I believe. That's when you could up a sentence. Now motherfuckers can't get parole. That's where all that shit comes
Right.
in. It could be death penalties. It could be all that. With a testimony. Because that shit is now documented. If you if without a testimony, you just saying, per video, we saw, blah, blah, we came to the conclusion, blah, blah, blah. If this motherfucker say, he did this, she did this, he did this, that
But
shit
you gotta
written.
understand, this is being judged in front of a jury of their peers.
No, I got
listen,
that. I'm
and,
no.
and listen, when this
It's not going to
prosecutor,
a case, though. It's not going to a trial.
it's going to trial
I don't think
because
so.
it's going to because they're going to play on the emotions of the jurors. The jurors are going to, and there's not going to be nobody from the West Side.
No, this ain't going to trial. I mean,
You motherfuckers from Orland.
you can't go to trial in
these
this
motherfuckers.
case. You can't go to trial in this case.
I mean,
Any smart lawyer will tell you, once we show this video,
You done, son.
it's a wrap.
But I mean, even
You
if
better
they gonna-
plead out.
If they even
Right.
offer her a plea, like they must want to add Trump on more charges, because otherwise, like you said, what's the point of even?
No, they
want to
offer her that to tell them, look, she done said A, B, C, D,
Yup.
and E. Y'all need to go ahead and accept what we giving y'all and chop it up.
Yeah, he has schizophrenia.
Schizophrenia?
And
Yup.
hyperactivity disorder.
Oh, yeah, so he's really mentally
That's why they don't give a fuck. They got you on camera at
Right.
the gas station
Right.
shooting somebody. They like, is it a witness around? They still want a witness.
But her
Oh,
flipping
witness.
is icing on the cake with the candles.
Well, she go down for that burglary though. She go have to do something.
Yeah, but
yeah,
Okay.
that was,
Let me
that was
Let me
just
ask
the
y'all
older
this
sister,
then.
right?
So
They
y'all
say
say,
both of them.
Well,
yeah,
actually,
both of them ran up there.
that shit might get upgraded.
Let me
because
ask you this.
people in the house, that's home invasion.
Right, that's home invasion.
With-
you
with-
know they
with-
don't play that.
what you saying that the little boy was one of their friends? He might try and say he was crazy too.
He is.
But I'm saying that's why they want the testimony to say he was mentally
Yeah.
capable of saying I'm finna do this willingly.
Dude, they want to know what happened before the
They
camera
went
came
wrapped up
on.
in the boat. Wrapped up in the boat.
They want to know when the camera went off,
See,
what
I'm trying to
happened.
understand
But
why
what I'm
would they
saying
want
is that information has already been divulged.
Now what happened before
It's
the camera?
it's already been divulged.
But if you
But it's still
If you
no
label
proof of
mentally
who you know what
handicapped,
really happened.
No. What I'm telling you, it's already been the head of the detective already said it. That they have the whole story. They
had-
confessed. This ain't no kids that don't say nothing. They've already told on themselves. They don't need no damn
Yeah.
testimony.
This is insane.
They
They
got
confessed.
He
Hold on,
was
Written.
what
They
you
see,
got?
yeah,
What you
that
got?
part.
repeatedly pushed his head in the toilet.
Yeah,
and
man, don't
forced
drink
him
toilet
to kiss
water.
the floor and say I love black people. It's just, yeah.
They need
That
copies.
hate crime ain't going nowhere.
Oh no.
No, it shouldn't.
Oh,
It
no.
shouldn't. That one shouldn't go anywhere. Let's be real.
You know, but just the,
All this, I love black people and fuck white people. You already signed your own on the hate crime. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Oh, well, the two sisters, when the neighbors downstairs complained, the two sisters ran in their apartment, threatening to come back with a gun. So yeah, they ain't getting off from that.
So that was one of them
burglary.
that was recorded then too.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, she fucked.
You know what I mean? And for the fact that they hit them with burglary, that's a blessing. They better hope that shit don't get upgraded. And that's the thing I used to tell people.
They go tack on
they used to
menace
kick
to
those-
society.
Indeed.
They go, yeah.
You motherfucking, you kick in my door, I ain't home, my dog in there, that's a family member. That's home invasion. I got a goldfish in there. That's home invasion. So they caught a blessing already. I'm hoping they'll upgrade it for them.
Well, they will say they will just to scare your ass.
Oh,
I
indeed.
mean, you know how it goes. So
Indeed.
Like I said,
this shit gonna be real interesting.
my only thing is this, man. I don't like the fact that this happened and the nation is ready to go crazy about the Chicago youth. When Chicago youth been shooting at each other for how many fucking years?
For real. Because I've seen a thing.
That's what pisses me off.
Thing of since the 90s, how many deaths has been in Chicago. And I'm like, this ain't even that bad in 2016 compared to like 1996 when it was 958 people.
I was saying that before. I was saying that before, remember? You know what I'm saying? 90s was ugly. But my thing is this. You know what pissed me off the most? I'm sorry. And I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying, down the White House and President Obama.
Oh, God.
But when they did the whole, it reached the White House. You know, like, I don't think we understand what that means. If anything reaches the White House, that means a team of nerds investigated everybody involved. Mm-hmm. Basically. I never forget when Ice-T said, yeah, when George Bush said my name, I already knew a foul was created on me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when it said it reached the White House and they was trying to get President Obama to speak on that, that pissed me off. You know what I'm saying?
And he spoke on that.
Yeah, that pissed me off because, again,
but you know why?
These murders and deaths with these kids been happening in the shop for too fucking
y'all
long.
Ain't said shit. And that was my issue with the black dude that's over the police. You showing more compassion about these 4 kids than these motherfucking white cops shooting these babies in the back up and down the street. I'm like, dude, for real?
That shit getting old.
They bleed blue.
Right, bleed blue. You right, they bleed blue.
Until it's one of their own.
Mm-hmm. Then they go out there and they commit red.
Right.
But you know, I heard some shit on the news this morning that Chicago crime has actually went down versus other states. Like, they was saying, like, Florida went up 200%. You know what I'm saying? Another state went up 40-some%.
Yeah, but we still have more crime than LA and New York, which are bigger than we are.
Shit escalated.
But they taking that with the whole population of what they have right now. We still have more.
Yeah, we
shootings.
do.
I mean, damn near 5,000 motherfuckers got shot.
Right, but like
that's
you said,
a lot.
like you said, we used to it. Other states not used to that shit. Like if a state,
they are.
Their crime rate go up 200%.
No, they are.
Florida's used to it.
Florida been gooning for a man.
Don't let this fake mainstream media fool
Louisiana,
you
know
into.
Yeah,
Louisiana gets it popping.
Yeah, they've been going into.
But they was just trying to stress the fact that it went up so much percent versus what Chicago went up. Like Chicago may went up 5% versus another state go up 200. That's a big fucking jump. You see what I'm saying?
But see, whenever you see those reports, you got to look at the type of murder they talking about.
Right. Some of that is domestic violence.
Yeah.
Some of
that's how they skew that shit.
Motherfuckers in the same home or anything like that.
That was just some shit I heard on the radio this morning.
So I just seen a tweet.
Mm-hmm.
I guess this is what we're in. The whole social media. We just talked about this.
Mm-hmm.
So Vincent Fox,
who is
Quesada? Who's what's that? He's the Mexican president.
The Mexican president?
Yeah, Mexico. I'm sorry. Yeah.
So he ain't the dude that own all the fucking phones and
no
telecommunications.
He's Mexican with a name.
No,
Vincent
yeah.
Fox.
So he tweeted, Trump, when will you understand that I'm not paying for that fucking wall? Be clear, with U.S. taxpayers, they will pay for it. So this is what we doing. We got 2 fucking presidents basically beefing with each other over Twitter. This is the world we living in today.
And it's funny you brought that up. I was just reading earlier Trump on Twitter. He said, I need the American people to understand that, yeah, we're going to pay for the offense up front, but Mexico going to pay the
And that's why he shot back. Like, dude, we ain't paying for shit. And he said that to him to his face. And then I remember when they had that whole thing when he met with him after that whole build a wall thing. And Trump came back and was like, well, he said that he would pay for it. And Vincent was like, no, nigga, that ain't what we fucking talked about. I told you I wasn't paying for shit. You want this wall. Nigga, you build it. White nigga. Y'all seen that Lil Duval?
White nigga.
And Gary Owens.
What kind of laugh was that?
shit tickles me.
Well, no, I don't know. I don't think that whole. I don't know. A part of me think this whole Trump and the Mexican president is just like they bringing reality TV to the government. I'm sorry. You tweeting, really, nigga? We tweeting right now.
We got a really we got a tweeting president.
As you leading the nation and you tweet you tweet beefing right now.
10 years ago, Donald Trump was an entertainer. The motherfucker's still an entertainer.
But
Thank you.
Let me tell you something. Let's be realistic. And no one, I don't think people have really sat and looked at this. I don't know what it is, but the GOP and the Republicans have a thing for old white celebrities. Ronald Reagan, Schwarzenegger, and now Donald Trump. Mm-hmm. You don't really have to have good common sense in order to basically lead them. You just need to be a celebrity. And that's what they have done again. It happened in the 80s with Reagan, and now it's happening again with Trump. And we all know how the 80s fucked us.
Reaganomics.
So, that I don't know what it is with them and that whole celebrity thing. But white people love it.
Because if you need somebody to play the role, who better than an actor? That's how I was always raised.
Pretty
to
good.
Believe. You need somebody to act a certain way and make people believe certain things, get you an actor. The best the Democrats did was a fucked up saxophone player. You know what I'm saying? That like heavy set white coochie.
And weeds every so often.
Yeah, and weed. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's funny? I read that Obama book. Obama was damn near a pothead.
He was a serious pothead.
I read that book. How the fuck did he get elected?
And he had a white woman, didn't he?
Well, you know,
Real
when
talk.
he was in Hawaii, that's what he
had.
he
In New York.
dated.
In college or some shit.
Yeah.
I think he was in college.
I was like, this motherfucker, I mean, and he was damn near militant. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, you thought it was bullshit. You thought it was bullshit? Oh, I thought you thought it was bullshit. I just recently found like, oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't
like
care,
shit. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't take no acting classes, but he, you know, the rest of them, get you a good actor. And it's a done deal. I think Bush Jr. was the best ad-lib actor,
Man.
you know, that they could ever find, though. Like, on the spot, you know, he can make a tear fall. He can make a tear fall on the spot. But yeah, I'm a little stuck with Trump in this tweeting.
We have a tweeting president, and it's just like, dude, don't you want to go sit and talk about some foreign affairs, but you tweeting about Saturday Night Live and how they represent you? If you don't get out your fucking feelings, like for real.
And he's serious about that.
He is like really upset about Saturday Night Live.
I told you,
Can't nobody.
Like
that's
anything.
a Jew.
I told you the dude don't like no. He don't fuck. That's one thing I don't like about him. He don't like the media. One thing I like about Trump, he call out the
only
media.
likes the media when it represents him. He's a fucking hypocrite.
But that motherfucker, again, I said, not trying to get on Trump. I still don't think to this day the motherfucker wanted to win.
I don't think
he
he
mad that
win.
I think he mad that he won.
I don't think he wants to win.
No, it's not
either.
his supposed to. He didn't want to win.
No, I know that. That's what I'm saying. I agree with you. That wasn't supposed to happen.
I think he
supposed to
said
happen.
everything he possibly can to not win.
He said, "You motherfuckers
It
still
said,
vote."
you motherfuckers voted
You know
for
what?
me.
Y'all dumber than I thought.
God damn.
Yeah.
Because motherfuckers came to me, they were like, do you think Donald Trump is a racist? And I said, Donald Trump is no more racist than I thought he was 10 years ago. He's not just all of a sudden this super racist. Whatever I thought about him 10 years ago, I think the same about him now. I think he's a motherfucker that said, I agree, put my name out here, and y'all gonna know me. And he said, okay, I'm kind of fine. All right. Yeah, let me start saying dumb shit. And motherfucker said, go ahead. He's like, wait, hold the fuck up. Are y'all still voting for me?
And so now it's
And now he like, fuck, now what?
a big thing. Whereas all the states, well, of course we know this, the southern states that voted for him, which were the highest with Obamacare, they're about to lose it. So now they're panicking. No, don't panic now. No.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's funny.
panic now.
That's what I'm saying. He said everything.
Right, but they needed that.
Right.
I don't
He didn't
understand if you are one that needs this Obamacare.
No. See, because
He said other
Obamacare.
shit. He said other shit too.
Yeah.
And they was like, well,
Yeah.
fuck, maybe we can keep that. But he's saying this, he's saying that, and
Nah,
they just
you
went. And
can't
also,
keep
I
that.
think I heard a motherfucker say that's actually that. I think Americans, period, black, white, whatever, was really just tired of politicians. Like they just wanted something different. Like they was really tired of politicians.
I always thought
No,
that.
that's what, and I was like, it's pretty interesting. Like they just like tired. Whether it's a Democrat, I'm tired
So
of
you wanted
politicians.
a clown ass celebrity.
They were just like, I'm tired of a motherfucker that just come out and say, this is what I'm gonna do. And because one
to
thing
see if he gonna do
like
it.
one
To see if
thing,
he really
right?
gonna
One
do it.
thing
That's
he
what I
did
thought.
do is call out politicians.
I grabbed him by the.
You know what I'm saying? Like he was literally saying, you know, like he said with that Hillary shit. She like the tax. He like, you do it too. Your friends do it. He said, well, change the shit and I won't do it. It's like, whoa, he really said that.
I think they really wanted to see
Yeah,
like
really?
if he really gonna do what he say he gonna
And
do.
now, so I seen the thing this week from not alt white, but some neo Nazis was like, if you don't continue this with your whole hate propaganda, we coming for you, cause you've changed. So
But he ain't scared.
Right.
no,
Yeah, Trump ain't scared. Trump
Right,
did
look,
have some of the
nah,
best
shit.
come at him.
No, but he plugged. He got Secret Service. He
well,
plugged.
shit, he was plugged before.
Yeah, he was plugged before.
He had
No.
masses
He was plugged before.
He
but
had better security before Secret Service.
Secret Service.
Nah, he got the
Like I
the
said,
goons on his team now.
Nah, Trump.
The army on his team.
Donald Trump rather be in front of some fucking construction site saying this is how I want my building built than overseas
Than
talking about
overseas.
some policies.
But see,
Yeah.
it all
Like, nah,
everything
man,
goes
fuck that.
hand
I
in
want
hand.
this building like this, man. Because if you it's tripped out, this motherfucker still got that Celebrity Apprentice going on. It's just Arnold Schwarzenegger running it.
Another
I said, you motherfucker.
Celebrity.
He said, nah, we
politician, Republican.
He said, we gonna keep this going.
He still producer though.
Yeah.
He still gets
But he-
money, but
right.
he can't be the
He
front
can't put the
man
front-
with
yeah.
anything. Like
Right,
he
what I'm
has to
saying,
take.
he was still behind the scenes.
sit.
He's still producing himself.
That's what I'm saying.
No, he ain't producing nothing.
No.
He's just
He has
still
a team that produces.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He-
Just I mean,
'Cause it's his idea.
It's his show, so he will get money from
So
it.
yeah, and he's sitting there,
not even
and
money.
that's what I'm
He don't
saying.
care about that.
He rather be like he'd rather be doing that shit himself opposed to sitting in the White House. I
That's
really
why-
do
See,
believe
did
that.
y'all see the
Why he
tweets
said
where
he
he
wanna
went
go-
in on Schwarzenegger? Yeah, he went in on him because he was saying the ratings was fucking low.
Who? Trump.
Yeah, like the ratings low. Like you're not doing your job. Look at the ratings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Compared to when I was on there. You know what I'm saying? This is what the president is doing.
Motherfucker, you basically finna have the motherfuckers over East nuke us, and you worried about your ratings on the
But
Apprentice?
that's all he care about.
Yeah,
that's what he does.
Because when the news come this way, he going that way.
Right. Like every so often, his main concern is that Apprentice shit. Then he throw it every so often. He say, "Yeah, about this wall, blah 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 blah." Yeah, man, that fucking that's Saturday Night Live on that bullshit. Yeah, the wall, we gonna get it built. Yeah, whatever. Then he just,
You know what Trump
don't give a
remind me
fuck about
of?
that shit.
Trump remind me of that motherfucker when the levees broke in Louisiana, and you had like Barbara Bush dumbass saying, "Well, why don't they just go to their other home? Why they staying there?"
Yeah. Why don't
He
they
reminds-
just go someplace else?
Yeah, he
Look here.
reminds me of that. Like it sucks for you.
90
You know what I'm
year
saying?
old lady.
It don't suck for me,
it
but
doesn't work like that.
right, it sucks for you. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah,
reminds me
she
of that.
sure did say that bullshit.
What y'all think about this shit playing out with him and Rom talking about he want to bring in a National Guard and he like what
Rom ain't
sending us some
bringing-
fucking money.
Trump ain't bringing in shit.
No. Trump was saying
Trump
Chicago
can't bring in
needs-
shit.
This is what Chicago need. He like,
Yeah.
no, we need some motherfucking endorsements, some money.
No, Rom's here for a reason.
Right, and Trump can't bring in nothing.
He can't. And Rom was put here for a reason. You don't leave
That post
the
she
law
was
firm
at.
and the job you had. This
In the
motherfucker
White
was a
House.
multi-millionaire. Name me one multi-millionaire that
Who
want
wants
to
to
get a
be
job. You know what I'm saying? That want to live in the mayor's mansion that's the size of your bedroom.
And coming
He's here
from
for a
where he was
reason.
coming from.
Exactly.
Flip that to Trump. Name motherfucker that's making Trump money that wanted to be president.
That's why he said, I'm not living in the White House. That's a downgrade for him.
He said that.
Yeah, he's not living in the White
Living
House.
in the White House.
I ain't want this
Nah,
shit
I just
anyway.
heard they say he took the little shit Obama put in for his kids. He say he took that shit out.
He can't do nothing yet till they move out. He
Yeah.
has no control over that space yet. He can't do nothing in there yet. Obama is still a president.
to the 20th.
He got problems.
Yeah.
He do. Something wrong
Yeah.
with that dude, man.
No, ain't nothing wrong with Trump. Trump is America. Trump is the capitalist, and that's
He
America.
is truly 1%.
Yeah,
And when these good Southern poor whites realize that
he don't give a
just
fuck about him.
can't take something from one race and it's not going to affect you because you're white. No, it's going to affect you because you're poor.
And you're the majority.
Exactly. So when they're talking about cutting food stamps and cutting Planned Parenthood and cutting Social Security and making it privatized, that affects them also. More so.
More than it does any other minority.
You've been poor.
And the crazy part is that HBO, that VCE, Vice or whatever, they did interviews of the people in the South, like Southern people.
That was a good show.
And I mean, you had like Southern inbred motherfuckers like, nah, I voted for him just because. And they're like, why, you don't like black people? I'm not going to say that, but I voted for him just because. And he's like, well, aren't you on,
right, government assistance.
He's like, yeah. And the guy was like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? But the guy was sitting there, he was smiling, he was proud.
Yeah.
No teeth in his mouth, proud.
Because I took him saying hombre over my food stamp. He said hombre, I'm cool.
Yep.
But
he said that.
No.
So like,
I mean, life is finna change.
For real.
All right, well, glad y'all tuned in for this one. This was a good one. This was a good one. You know, this was a good one.
Relax, I'm proud of y'all.
Yeah, I am too.
I'm proud of her.
And on that note, we out.
Stezo's thought of the day.
All right, y'all. Another great show. If you feel a certain way about these teens, again, feel free to comment, post on our social media outlets. We love the inclusion of the fans and the listeners. This track right here I want to bring to y'all is from our man Nate Gramz, and it's titled Chicago. Check out Nate Gramz, that's Grams with a Z, music on YouTube at Nate Gramz, SoundCloud at Nate Gramz, and Instagram at Nate Gramz. Again, this is called Chicago.
Yeah. It's for my city, Chicago, man. Yeah, for real though, man. It's a real show here. All this shit I wrote. The city's going through a lot, somebody pray for us. All this violence and killing, God make a way for us. Sick and tired of shorties down over this gang shit. There's so much bad going on, but we can change it. The city's going through a lot, somebody pray for us. All this violence and killing, God make a way for us. Sick and tired of shorties down over this gang shit. There's so much bad going on, but we can change it. Somebody pray for my city, Chicago. Somebody pray for the city, Chicago, Chicago. To stop the violence, yeah, we gotta find a way. Yeah, to end all this madness, we need to find a way. Please God, don't let me die, please don't let me get wet up. I've been living in hell and trying to keep my head up. Hoping I'm not the next to die, I've been this hellhole. I'm too young to go, and plus I got lots of goals. Yeah, what up? I didn't reach yet, my nigga. This city I'm from full of killers. This city I'm from full of dealers. Everybody wanna be tough, wanna be a killer. City find still dead in the coffin. Niggas 6 feet under, you ain't talking. Then your mom like, what they do my child like that? I told you little homie, don't live like that. The street life ain't worth it. When you thuggin', you ain't got a purpose. You just do the shit to fit in. That ain't really smart, young man. With his body dropping like flies. Everybody letting bullets fly. Everybody trying not to die. That's real talk, no lie. My city like the murder capital. You make it hit and hate on you. But dog, I'm used to it. I don't get fazed by it. I let the people hate cause the grind, yeah, they can't stop it. They can't stop it. But fuck me, nigga, man, I'm talking about Chi-Town. The place that I rep now. This the home of the boys and the best. Nigga, fuck where you from, nigga, who the hell cares? Your city ain't got shit on mine. If you can't see that, you going blind. Your city ain't got shit on mine. If you can't see that, you going blind, nigga. The city's going through a lot, somebody pray for us. All this violence and killing, God make a way for us. Sick and tired of shorties down over this gang shit. There's so much bad going on, but we can change it. Somebody pray for my city, Chicago. Somebody pray for the city, Chicago, Chicago. To stop the violence, yeah, we gotta find a way. To end all this madness, we need to find a way.